time for more SEB Lems, which means more fun for you viewers to see me try and solve these lows or get stumped. KYN here, and welcome back to my Let's Play SEB Lems, everyone. So last time I managed to beat Murder 9, and I just had a chat with Flopsy, and that was pretty much the low where most people would probably start giving up on this pack. Probably in rage or whatever, but it kind of makes me glad that I kept on trying, kept coming back and trying, and eventually got past it. So at least that's behind us now, and I can proceed further in the pack. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the Let's Play. So we have Murder 10, Birth of an Empire. So we have 40 lemmings, and we need to say everyone. Oh, and this is Flopsy / Nessie. Okay, so I'm guessing it's the same thing here with crediting another designer, where it was a back route, so therefore he hoped to fix it or whatever. So interesting that he had a hand in the getting the solution to work here. So let's see what this has in store. Okay, quite limited skill set here since we only have 5 different types. 1 blocker, 5 builders, 4 bashers, 3 miners, and 2 diggers. Yeah, and I did see that we had 2 entrances. There's another one here. And I see a trap before the exit too. So it essentially means, I believe, there's no shortcutting way to the exit here. Okay. Well, this entrance is all the way over here. I have a feeling that they might be going this way. Yeah, they might be going over here and then building to the exit. And I'm going to assume that they are able to step up that. Yeah, I mean, if we let it play out, for example. Okay, let music, yay! Yeah, of course they can step up. Okay, so at least I know that. And then, whereas for these guys, do we want them blocking underneath the exit? I mean, the exit, the entrance? And then, whereas to get past this is another thing we need to figure out as well. Most importantly, where would the builders go? Oh, and the distance between the entrances aren't as far as I thought. It's actually they're actually quite close. Seems like they could just drop down here. Yeah, and then we can just work our way through here. Hit the mic. Seems like I'm bad at doing that at times. Okay. Yeah, something tells me that, probably be rescuing them from the top or something. Okay. Oh, they can't step up that. Oh, that's very interesting. Unless it's just a bridge to the exit here. I mean, to the water pond here. And they might be able to do the same from this side as well. Okay, yeah, in that case, go ahead and do this. He actually drops down there, so we probably should let him get into that crevice there. Okay, and then bash through this. Yeah, and I wonder if we have to bash high enough to avoid the evil evil eyes trap here. Oh, and they cannot get up that. Oh, that's very interesting. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna run out of builders though. So yeah, looks like we cannot do that. Yeah, instead we have to go through the top. Yeah, as I thought we would have to. And so the thing is, yeah, if that turns them back. Yeah, I wonder if we had to maybe mine that out. Yeah, like this. Okay, so one miner is enough. Yeah, due to the crevice there, he stops. Yeah. So we use a builder here. If we use a builder there, then we have 4 left. And then might have to use one here and another one here, so that's 2 left. Yeah, so that's the thing. How do we get them up? Yeah, at least this part here, it looks pretty tricky to do. Let's just go ahead and see what happens first, because especially since this part is uncertain. So let's just make sure that what we can work out does indeed work out. Yeah, so at this time, I'm not going to worry about the lemmings getting killed by the trap here. Yeah, because again, yeah, it's better to make sure that this will work. Or at least what the software has in mind will work. Okay, and they just turn back around. So let's go ahead and bash through. Okay, I just see a skill shadow going all the way through here. But only very briefly though. Okay, there I see the skill shadow going all the way through there. Okay, and a couple turning around here. I believe this is where they get caught by the trap here. Yeah, most certainly. This might be one of those things where we just probably just dig underneath. Okay, and then it goes all the way through the end, near the very end. And yeah, like I said, I'm not worrying about those that get caught in the trap. Okay, yeah. So they can almost get through, I believe. I think it's just requires that we dig here or something. Yeah. So it appears that it's just too low. I mean, too high by a pixel or something like that. Okay, so the only problem is releasing that blocker. Okay, and then once we managed to get here, yeah, then we had 2 builders left. Yeah, and then he just turns around. Yeah, so in that case, we could probably just dig. Yeah, we might be able to dig. for a bit and then mine. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, then he could. He gets too close there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's still too close as well, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe not. Okay. Yeah, we might be able to just dig and then build. Might be the case, but yeah. Let me see something here as well. Yes, I know about lemmings drowning. So. Oh yeah, see? There's definitely no shortcut in your way through. Yeah. So that was correct. This was correct the entire time then. Alright, so in that case, I think what we will need to do then. Oh yeah, and there are those guys. But let me see something here first. Yeah, I wonder if I can get him far enough ahead so that we don't need to dig and then bash. Yeah, so one will slip by. So it appears that will almost work. Yeah, unless there's a faster way to do it, but yeah, and I believe this might be splat height. Oh, it's actually safe. Huh. Yeah, so one will always slip by, it appears. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, maybe going up. Actually no, because then there's the evil eyes trap that we need to deal with. So no, maybe we do to go this way. Yeah, and then as for these guys, yeah, perhaps that's the thing to do. Maybe we dig and then build a stop. Okay, and let's go ahead and maybe block here. Yeah, so it appears that we will have to dig down here and then bash. Okay, now he's gonna go all the way through. So I wonder if... Oh, why... Oh, there's water there. That's pretty interesting. Okay, so this part I haven't quite figured out. Wait, what happened there? Oh. I thought he slipped by the block for some odd reason. Well, yeah, I need to figure out this part as well to prevent someone from dying to that trap. And that's right, yeah. We'll just turn around there. Alright, and then build up there. Okay. And then I wonder if we can just bash it and cancel. Okay, so I pretty much have the solution down. I just need to prevent this lemming from dying to this trap here. So I can say I got this one somewhat fairly quickly. Yeah, so it's just this part here that I need to figure out. Yeah, because everything else, yeah, pretty much already figured it out. That does look a little strange, by the way. Yeah, the only problem is that these guys are coming pretty fast, so therefore, one of them will get mangled in that trap there. But yeah, other than this, like I said, we pretty much have the solution figured out. And yeah, I believe we could go this way. We're gonna be some skills short, I believe. Actually, no, hold on. No. I think it's because I have the blocker in the wrong place. Yeah, this should solve our problem. I think. Hopefully I didn't carve a hole there. No, I did not. Okay. But yeah, I just realized, yeah, since that's the entire crowd coming. Yeah, and this is where a builder would come in handy as well. Yeah, so no, that wouldn't solve the problem either. So no, never mind. Yeah, I couldn't see ourselves going this way, actually. But the thing is, yeah, are we gonna run out of skills this way? Yeah, I feel like we are, because... Yeah, unless we've been using some of the skills wrong, which I don't think we are. Yeah, like I said, this is the only part I need to figure out. Once we do, yeah, the rest of it should be a solve as usual. Okay, that actually worked. Okay. Oh, but yeah, now there's no way to release that blocker. Well, actually, I think there is. Yeah, I should make sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see? Apparently, delaying the assignment of that basher is the key to preventing them from getting mangled by that trap. Yeah, whoever knew that it made such a difference. Such a huge difference. Just by delaying it for about a second or so. Oh, and we might as well stop the miner. Nice. Alright, and then all there's left to do is to release the blocker with Digger, and that's it. Alrighty. Nice level there. A little tricky, but not too hard. It's simple and eternal. The sum of where we're made. Across the land we circle. Inside it's where we're raised. As nations keep on marching. As borders break and fall. The guardian eye is watching. The hawk who sees it all. I know you're reaching to move on. It doesn't matter where you are, when you belong. Can you feel this empire being born? Seb. And yeah, Aztec Dune Zone, Murder 11, 20 lemmings, and then you have to save everyone here. And yes, this is the MegSEBytes level. Yeah, Crystal Maze. Yeah, so it's a matter of remembering the solution here. Alright, so they're gonna go up here, work their way here. Oh, they're actually trapped there. climbers. We can send one climber, can we? Yeah. Oh, is there actually a... Yeah, I'm not thinking. There's probably a small piece of terrain there or something. Yeah, it's definitely a matter of remembering the solution. I honestly do not remember it. And I remember this one being a little tricky. Yeah, but it wasn't like very hard though. Yeah, there was some... I pretty much figured out a lot of the parts fairly quickly. Okay, so you can't go here. Yeah, which means the only safe place is to go over here then. I don't think there's any other safe place to land. Alright, and then what if we platform over here? Is he gonna squeeze in there? Yeah, he is, okay. And then I assume it's gonna be the same here. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and platform. And then how many is this gonna take? So it's going to take two platformers. And yeah, I noticed that already was in the afterfield. It probably means that he found a pretty bad back row. And then, so credit's given to him for that. Yeah, so it appears that we will have to come from the other side and bash. It's the only way the crowd can get through. And that means we will have to mine here or something. Okay, whereas for getting through this top button, let's see. Yeah, we have to glide down here. We could probably even have them go up here as well. Platform across. Yeah, this should definitely be a basher. Alright, and I believe we can do this with just a platformer. Yes. Yeah, where's Judah's wall? Are there holes in the... Yeah, I believe there are holes. Yeah, and I believe this is like the waffle. So like, which is iconic of Wafflem. And also could be like in honor of him as well. Okay, in this case, yeah, it appears that we will definitely have to bash through from the other side. Yeah, as indicated by the arrows anyway. Okay, and the only way to reach this button is through a glider. Well, we could also dig and then platform, but the easiest would just be use the glider. Okay, and then we also have to get up here to mine as well. Alright, and then hopefully... it looks like I placed it too high, actually. Let's just roll with it. If it ends up being too high, then I could always readjust later. Okay. And if I remember correctly, I believe there was some kind of like platform across. Yeah, so that later on when the climber gets through, then he won't be able to climb out and die through the trap. I think that's what I remember. Okay, and then we can just mine down. Okay, but the thing is, I don't think he'll be able to bash through though. Oh no, it's just right. It's just the right level. Okay. It didn't look like it was, but yeah, it is. Okay. Then climb up this wall. Yeah, and then we hit this last button. Okay. Okay, so because of the way we use the platformers, yeah, there's definitely no way for the crowd to use this part up here. Wait a minute. So if I had to do that, yeah, then that would mean... No. So that would mean I would then go through here first. See, again, like I mentioned before, it's all about proper sequencing. Yeah, otherwise you would not solve the level. Yeah, so we would have to mine down so that the crowd can get up later. Yeah, then we had to platform across. And then we will also have to bash as well. Okay, so we have that. And he makes his way back. Okay. Give him a glider. So we do that. Yeah, he bounces off. Okay, so no, since we used the platform right here, yeah, that means I can't use that up here like I did before. Okay, so he does that. Okay, so I believe what we will have to do... Well... Okay, I remember there was something a little tricky going on here. Let me see. We have to bash through here. So that uses one of our bashers. We also have to mine through here. Actually, no, I don't think there was. We just simply dig. Yeah, and it doesn't matter if the digger pit's low enough. You know, he's a climber, so he can get back out. Yeah, then you just mine through. Okay, he goes over the top to get the last button there. Oh, is he gonna... Okay. So that means we will have to dig then. Okay. Yep. And we're left with 2 bashers. Is he going to bounce off? Oh, good. If he didn't, then still wouldn't be a solve. Yep. And then all there's left to do is just bash that wall and also bash through here. And that's it. Okay, this one ended up being a lot quicker than I thought it'd be. Yeah, but then again, I did remember this one being tricky, but it wasn't like too hard at all. Yeah, in any case, it's a very nice level. Okay, so that was 2 levels. I think I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here. I hope you enjoyed this video of Let's Play, and I'll see you all for the next one.